Deccan Heritage Foundation India has significantly contributed to securing a 3-year grant from the Ambassadors Fund for Cultural Preservation, the AFCP, to restore the Jayalakshmi Vilas Mansion in Mysore, Karnataka. The project is set to begin in the summer of 2023 under the technical guidance of the DHF.
A bit of the history is that Jayalakshmi Vilas Mansion was constructed in between 1901 to 1907, and it was constructed for one of the princes of the Mysore royals, and her family and her lived here up to the 1950s when it was acquired by the university and converted into Manasa Gangotri. So an initial restoration happened in 2000. After that, the building has been used as a folklore museum. Currently, there is a couple of collapses that has happened in the west wing, and due to which we went out to look for funds for the restoration. There's a bitumen layer in the terrace, and as soon as we took it out, we noticed that the terrace has numerous cracks. So our level of intervention then changes. AFCP grant was one of the things that came up around that time. We had a couple of rounds of application and a procedure to do, after which we were granted $300,000 for the restoration, mainly of the West Wing and documentation of all the collections.
ಜಾನಪದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಿಸಿದ 14,000ಕ್ಕೂ ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದ ವಸ್ತುಗಳು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗ್ತವೆ. ಇವರಿಗೆ ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಒಂದು ಈ ಸಂಗ್ರಹಾಲಯವನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ಬೆಳೆಸಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನುವಂತಹ ಆಲೋಚನೆಯಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಂಥವರು PR ತಿಪ್ಪೇಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥವರು. ರಾಜ್ಯದ ನಾನಾ ಭಾಗಗಳ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಅನೇಕ ವಸ್ತುಗಳನ್ನು ಸಂಗ್ರಹಿಸಿ ತರೋದಲ್ಲದೇನೆ ಆ ವಸ್ತುಗಳ ಚಿತ್ರಗಳನ್ನು ಕೂಡ, ಅದರ ಹೆಸರುಗಳನ್ನು ಬರೀ ದಾಖಲೆ ಮಾಡುವುದಲ್ಲ, ಅದರ ಸ್ವರೂಪ ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಅನ್ನುವುದರ ಸಣ್ಣ ಸಣ್ಣ ಚಿತ್ರಗಳನ್ನು ಬಿಡಿಸಿರೋದು ಕೂಡ ಬಹಳ ಅಪರೂಪದ ಕೆಲಸ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನನಗನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ.
The main collection is the leather puppetry for us, because it's actually given by puppetry groups, and the previous curator who collected all of this was a puppeteer too. So he has a very interesting collection of puppets, not just leather but also wood and string puppets here. And we also have an archaeological wing where there are certain objects displayed from excavations done by the university. And an important gallery which pays tribute to the literature side of Karnataka, where we have objects collected and memorabilia of various laureates and poets collected and displayed here. The Jayalakshmi Vilas Mansion plays a very important point of interest in understanding the whole geography of Mysore. So initially this was called the West End, and it was beyond the city limits of Mysore. And interestingly, this building has always been in use. So it was used as a residence, then later as a college, and now as a museum. So it has undergone many stages of adaptive reuse, and it's something where people can see that any heritage building can always be reused, and there's always potential for it to become something beyond what was the intended use of the building. DHF here is involved in mainly looking at the larger vision and also supervising that conservation happens according to the right principles and all the charters of conservation are followed. So mainly the larger vision is to see that there is a sustainability module. So beyond restoration, there is certain use put to it which generates revenue and also helps the society at large, since there is an added advantage of it being within the university, because there's already so many students that this building can reach out to.
ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯಕ್ಕೆ ಜೊತೆಗೂಡಿ ಸಹಾಯ ನೀಡ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂಥವರು ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಕಟ್ಟಡದ ಉಳಿವಿಗಾಗಿ, ಜೀರ್ಣೋದ್ಧಾರಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಮತ್ತು ಅದರ ಮೂಲ ಸ್ವರೂಪದ ಹಾಗೆ ಪರಂಪರೆಯ ಕಟ್ಟಡವನ್ನಾಗಿ ಉಳಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳುವುದಕ್ಕೆ DHF ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯವರು ಆ ಒಂದು ತಿಳುವಳಿಕೆ ಅವರಿಗಿದೆ. ಒಂದು ಪರಂಪರೆಯ ಕಟ್ಟಡ ಹೇಗಿರಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನುವುದು ಡೆಕ್ಕನ್ ಹೆರಿಟೇಜ್ ಅನ್ನೋದೇ, ಆ ಹೆರಿಟೇಜ್ ಅನ್ನೋದರಲ್ಲೇ ಪರಂಪರೆಯ ಬಗೆಗಿನ ಅವರ ಕಾಳಜಿಯನ್ನು ಎತ್ತಿ ತೋರಿಸುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅವರು ಈ ಕೆಲಸದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯದ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಕೈ ಜೋಡಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬರುವ ಪೀಳಿಗೆಯನ್ನು ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಪರಿಣತಗೊಳಿಸುವಂತಹ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಕೂಡ ಈ ನಿಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆಯಲಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಹೇಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನನಗೆ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಗ್ತದೆ.